After 9/11, and the memories of that tragic day, as we mentioned, still so fresh to so many people.
Our own Marcia Kramer covered the attacks and joins us now to share her experience. Marcia, thank you so much. Good morning to you.
Good morning, Chris and Mary. You know, one of the things that will live with me forever was that right after 9/11, about 2 or 3 days, there was a special promotion ceremony at Ground Zero because they had a situation where 343 of the firefighters had died and they had no one to fill those jobs. So there was a promotion ceremony that was held outside the fire department headquarters, MetroCheck in Brooklyn. And when you take a look at those people clapping that you can see there, what you don't see is that there were 40 seats that were empty. All they had on it was a helmet. They were the helmets of people who were missing, but they were promoting them because they wanted to give their families the hope that they would be coming back. And you know, for days, Mayor Giuliani was saying it was a rescue and recovery mission, even though there was really no hope of there ever being a rescue. And when, you know, just days ago, I actually spoke to the mayor about that. And I said, how come you kept saying it was rescue and recovery? And he said, I didn't think people were ready to accept the fact that nobody was coming back. So that day, they had 343 people missing. 40 helmets were on these seats, and their loved ones are around them thinking, my husband's going to come back because he's being promoted that day. And I start crying a lot when I think about it. Yeah. But also, during that day, I talked to then Daniel Nigro, who was promoted to be chief of department. He was promoted because his best friend, Pete Gansey, had died in the attack, and I'd actually covered Pete Gansey's funeral the day before. So now listen to what he had to say.
Certainly I've spent more time with Pete in the past 6 or 7 years than I've spent with my family, and he was a friend that I loved. He always wanted me to succeed him as chief of department, but I really did not want him to go this far to see that that was accomplished. His shoes will be tough to fill. He was a great leader.
And that is Pete Gansey. You know, there's a special thing to talk about this story, because eventually Dan Nigro went on to become the fire chief, the fire commissioner. And while he was commissioner, he was able to promote Pete Gansey's son, who became a firefighter after his father died. And that was a very emotional time for him because he was able to promote his best friend's son. So out of that came, you know, a good story, and something that helped people to remember how important 9/11 was.
And Daniel's story, well, I mean, Mary, you remember your interview with him last year for our 20th anniversary commemoration, just his story of what happened with him and how he was able to escape the towers.
Well, you know, he was standing right next to Pete Gansey. Yeah. He was standing right there, and
they separated for just a moment.
And it was that moment.
It was that moment. Incredible. An incredible service, too, from Commissioner Nigro. We just saw him. He is at the ceremonies that are about to begin. Marcia, thank you so much.
Thank you, Marcia.